Hi, my name's Lizzie. I'm a student on the Beach to Bush DTS. So the last 2 weeks Beach to Bush have been on a road trip, and the first week we were in Dalby where we had a week of teaching, and then we also got to work with the youth leaders in the town a little bit.
One thing that God showed me through biblical worldview lectures is about how Jesus didn't come to abolish the law, but he came to fulfill it. And even though we're saved, that gets us into the kingdom, but we still need to obey the law in order to be great and in order for a community and family and those types of things to really work.
So my favorite ministry during Dalby was on Tuesday night. We were able to partner with the Presbyterian Church, and we had just a time of intercession for their youth and their youth leaders, and it was really cool because we took different prayers from Paul in the Bible and we prayed it over the youth kids, and then getting to meet them later on in the week, it was so cool how God had already spoken about like their personalities and who they were.
I think one of the most inspiring things to me was to see the dedication and the passion the youth leaders had in the youth groups in Dalby. Just all the efforts and prayer and time that they put into discipling the kids.
So for the second week we have been on the road in Warwick, and it's been really cool. We've had a full week of ministry where we got to go into 5 different schools and a really unique opportunity to work with 5 different church congregations as well.
Hello, I'm here with the senior pastor of Warwick Baptist Church, Darren, and I'm just going to ask him a few questions. So Darren, over the last week with YWAM being here, what have you seen God do? Regardless of if we're here or not, but what have you seen God do in the last week in your community?
Look, I think the thing that you guys have brought to Warwick in this last week that God has used has just been your openness, your willingness, your heart to engage with our community and to meet with particularly our young people and our kids, and to show them the love of Jesus. That's broken down barriers, that's opened up opportunities, that's actually got us into some schools that we struggle to get into. And given us some opportunities that otherwise we wouldn't have got. So God has opened that up and just done that through you guys. It's been cool.
YWAM has brought the town together. All the pastors work together on this project. They just gave me the organising to do, but at the end of the day, I think it's brought us together as a community. So that was the first thing that I believe YWAM brought to our community, was a oneness. And it's just really great. The second thing I think that YWAM has brought to our community, and which we've seen the testimony of that, is bringing the youth together. We had, I think, 2 or 3 great youth rallies during the past week, and just the input into the lives of those young people from the team was just wonderful. And you keep on hearing the testimonies of those who've been under your leadership and under the team's guidance. So it's been a wonderful week of just, I think, of bliss for the young people of Warwick.
And what are a few things that we can partner with you to pray for and fight for, that you want to see happen either in your school or your church, your community?
The youth, and speaking on behalf of Scots College, just looking at the young people I work with there, and they're non-committal to Christ. They need lots of prayer, and that God will touch their hearts. And that would be my biggest prayer, to see so many of those young people today being touched by God and turn their lives to Jesus.
I think the key thing for us as a church community has been to grow in our understanding of what it means to be the church every day.
That's good.
Where the church is scattered. So wherever we go, we do whatever we do, and we take Jesus with us. And I guess for you to pray for us in that. One of the cool things I've seen has been that modelled in you guys, and that's been great for our people to see that and to understand just a little bit more what it means to live a life of whole life discipleship, of being engaged with Jesus and taking Jesus wherever you go, and whoever you meet on the road, you have an opportunity to say good day and share something of the love of Jesus. So pray for us in that. That'd be great.
Definitely.
It's been a really amazing 2 weeks on the road, and we just wanted to thank you guys for all of your support. Next stop, Malaysia and Solomon Islands.
Bye.